The Jacob's ladder is basically a cabled or a knit stitch that will bring these two stitches closer together so that this big gap gets closed up. So what you do is you just take your crochet hook and insert it under the first two loops, and then you just bring the second loop underneath the first loop, and then you go underneath the third loop, and then you just pull that through the second loop, or the one that's on the hook, and you just keep doing that all the way to the top, and that will create your Jacob's ladder. Okay, and then once you get to the top, you just want to remove the hook, and then you just want to put a safety pin or a stitch marker into the loop so that it doesn't unravel. And then you just go on to your next one. Okay, so now that I have all the loops pulled up, what I'm going to do is I'm just going to work my edging around it, and I'm going to work a stitch into the loop so that it doesn't unravel. So all I'm going to do is I'm going to work one slip stitch right into the loop, and then I can remove the stitch marker, and then you just keep going with the edging. Okay, now when you get to the bottom of it, you want to close these gaps up as well. And because I'm using double crochet stitches as my edging, I'm going to work a front post triple crochet around these two loops right here, and that will bring them nice and close together, and that hole or that gap will be closed. So to do the front post triple crochet, you just yarn over 2 times, and then you bring your hook from the front to the back around the first loop, and then from the back to the front around the second loop, and then just yarn over and pull it through, and you should have 4 loops on the hook, and then just yarn over and pull through 2 loops 3 times. And then just continue working in the back loops here. And I'm just going to work right up to the gap there. And then I'm going to yarn over twice, and then from the front of the loop to the back, and then from the back to the front, and then just yarn over and pull through, and then so you can see it closes it up nicely, and it's nice and even.